Hey, what's up guys? I'm making this video to show you the interface that I'm using. One of my viewers asked me how I was plugging my guitar into the Zoom interface, so this video is about how that's done. So let's take a look at the Zoom interface that I'm actually using. This is called the AMS-22, and basically you can see that the AMS-22 has a 1/4-inch XLR combo jack. So you can either use this for a microphone, or you can use it to plug a standard guitar into it, standard guitar cable. The input, the gain control on the top, the small gain control, is only used to control the gain of the mic or the guitar. So as you can see here, I have a XLR to 3.5 millimeter 1/8 inch jack, female. So, and then it's XLR male to go into the microphone input. And then I'm using this stereo cable to plug the microphone in. So that's how I'm getting the microphone of the Deity, this Deity microphone, into the AMS, because the microphone has a 3.5 millimeter output. So that's how I'm doing that. Now, the microphone requires phantom power to work. So when I turn this microphone on, it's let me hold it down and turn it on. It doesn't actually do anything. Well, it'll light up, it'll light orange, just kind of glow orange, and you got to supply phantom power to it. So this AMS does supply phantom power. There's a 48-volt phantom power switch over here. So you turn it on and it will supply phantom power. Now right now it's not supplying phantom power because the Zoom interface itself takes power. So how do you power it? Well, you can use a power bank, or you can use whatever you have the Zoom plugged into. It can power the Zoom. For example, if you have it plugged into a computer, you would plug the USB-C into one end and you plug the other USB-A into your computer. Or you could have a USB-A to USB-A cable, USB-C to USB-C cable, which I don't have readily available. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Okay, so you can use a USB-C to USB-C cable to also plug into a computer if your computer takes USB-C to USB-C. So the computer can power this, as well. If you're using this as an interface to go into your computer will be able to power this through USB-C. Now I'm using a camera called an Osmo Pocket 3, made by DJI. So the camera that I'm using, which I can't show you because I'm actually using to film with the camera, but I'll use my cell phone to film that piece of it. But I can plug into here and then go into the DJI. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 can power this, but what I've noticed is that you have to turn this on first before the DJI will keep supplying power to it. So how do you do that? Well, long story short is I kind of have to boot this up with a separate power source. So I normally either plug it into a wall outlet, a USB wall outlet, or some kind of power bank, just to get this to come on first, so that the Osmo Pocket 3 will keep on powering it. I don't know why it's that way. I don't know why the Osmo Pocket 3 won't just like turn this on, but all I know is that once you get it on, then it's the Osmo Pocket 3 will keep powering it. But let's go ahead and turn it on right now with, I'll use a power bank. So I'm going to plug into the power bank, and when I plug in, we should notice this power indicator should come on the Zoom. So let's see if that happens. So I'm going to plug into the power bank. Okay, so as soon as I plugged into it, you notice that the light came on. Also, the signal level, the green signal light came on for the microphone. Put that down there. And you can see on the microphone, the green LED on the microphone also came on. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's on. So everything is right now is being powered by this power bank, and it'll last for like hours. It'll last for a long time. So now, if I turn the phantom power off over here, if I turn phantom power off, it's going to turn the microphone off because the microphone needs phantom power. So I'll demonstrate that. So we'll turn it off. So as soon as I turned it off, you notice that the microphone went to its orange color again. So now I'm going to turn it back on. And the green LED on the microphone came back on again. Now, as far as the microphone for this video, I'm using the wireless mic that comes with the DJI. That's how I'm recording the audio for this video. Now, what else do we want to say? So we talked about how the microphone is plugged into here. So how do I plug my guitar into here? Well, normally you could just use the regular guitar input and use a regular guitar cable like this right here, which I absolutely love this cable, by the way. I forget who makes it, but I got it from Amazon, and now the company doesn't sell them on Amazon anymore, but they're really good the way that the cable just kind of falls. But you can either use the microphone, or you can use the standard guitar 1/4 inch 6.335 millimeter input. So since I want to use my guitar and my microphone together, instead of using this tip sleeve 1/4 inch cable, what I do is I've got my microphone plugged in there, and then also the way that I plug in my guitar is I use this kind of other special cable that I got off of Amazon, which is pretty much it's a 1/4 inch stereo. So tip ring sleeve. I believe the tip is for the left, and the next part is for the right, and then this is for the ground. Sleeve is for the ground. So one is a 1/4 inch 6.35 millimeter. The other one is an 1/8 inch 3.5 millimeter. So that's what I'm plugged into here. And notice it's a line level input. So this is like something that you would plug either a keyboard or MP3 player or something like that, or even a cell phone that has a line level output you could plug into there, into that 1/8 inch. So where's my guitar? So one end goes into there, and the other end goes into my guitar. Now, I'm not really going to demonstrate how it sounds audio-wise because I'm using this microphone to record my audio. I do not have this plugged into the Osmo Pocket 3 right now. It's just being powered by the USB of the power bank. These two USBs are different. One is for carrying an audio signal and, bus power in this device. The other one is just for supplying power. So I'm using the one that's just for supplying power right now. Okay. But I'm just kind of showing you what everything looks like when it's kind of plugged in. And then you turn the guitar on. So now the thing to keep in mind is the when you're plugged into this interface, this gain knob only controls the microphone. It will only control the combo slash, you know, the 1/4-inch XLR combo jack. It does not control the input of this red cable of the 3.5 millimeter line level jack. The input of that source needs to be handled by the source itself. So in this case, it's my guitar. So my guitar would control. I would use the this main super knob jack to control the overall output level of the guitar going into the Zoom. You know, I could use the guitar volume to control just the guitar, but the reason I use this overall output level is because sometimes I'm streaming audio Bluetooth wise into my guitar. So it really makes this very advantageous because this can handle the microphone, the guitar, and as far as bringing another source in to mix with my guitar, I can just use my cell phone. And since the guitar acts as a Bluetooth input, turn on my Bluetooth and I'll show you. It will find my guitar, my white W800 audio, and I click on it and it connects to the guitar. So now whatever audio I play through my phone, it actually will be streaming through my guitar. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming through my guitar and it's coming through this cable. And now how do I mix this audio source with the guitar? Well, there's an app that comes with this guitar, GTRS app, and it has a built-in mix. It has a built-in digital mixer in it. So you're able to mix. You know, the Bluetooth audio signal from this and your guitar. You can mix that through the mixer. The mixer is built into the guitar, by the way. It's not like it's a mixer in the phone. You're just using the phone, the app, to control the mixer, but the hardware and everything's built into the guitar. So, because if you lost your phone or something happened to your phone, you could easily just download the app again, connect it to your guitar, and so here's the mixer. So yeah, so that's how it's done. So it's very, 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 very portable setup, which I really like. Now, the only other two things that I got going on that's kind of interesting is for the headphones. I'm using a pair of these Audio-Technica Bluetooth headphones. Now, I'm not using the Bluetooth function on them when I'm like doing some kind of video recording. What I'm doing is I'm using a cable like this, which is this is kind of a special 1/8-inch cable or 3.5 millimeter cable, because for some weird reason, the Bluetooth headphones, Audio-Technica, they created this input jack on the headphones to where it will only accept a special cable that's kind of, if you notice, these two ends are different. This one is going to go into the headphones. This one won't fit into the headphones because if I put them up side by side, you'll notice that this is thinner around this gray area to fit into the headphones, into the recessed jack of the headphones. So this will go in here, but this other end will not go in here. So you can't just go get a standard off-the-shelf 1/8-inch to 1/8-inch or 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. It won't work. You have to have one that's kind of designed for these headphones. So I've got this off of Amazon, and you plug. It comes with the cable. They do give you a small, like 2 foot cable, but if you want anything longer, you're gonna have to go to Amazon. So I'll plug that into there, and then you simply plug the other end into the headphone output. So this little Zoom really does a lot of work. So hope you found this useful. Oh, and the one last thing that the Zoom does have, or a couple of last things, there's 2 1/4-inch outs. I believe they are balanced. So if you want to plug these into studio monitors, and then you would use this main volume to control the output. This controls your headphone output or what's coming out to the monitors. And this smaller one just controls the input level of the microphone or the guitar if it's plugged into that combo jack. And we talked about the 48-volt phantom power, but the other 2 things that it has is direct monitor. What does that mean? That means that when you have this turned on, anything that you have plugged into the line level or the microphone comes straight out into the headphones. You pretty much want that turned on when you're recording, you know, in any kind of way, because you want to hear your guitar or microphone or whatever in real time. And then whatever's coming off, you got another knob called a loop back. What that does is, suppose you have this plugged into a computer, okay? And you're either live streaming or you're doing something in OBS, and you want the audio from the computer to also come back through the interface. Like you're showing somebody something on a YouTube page or something like that, and you want the audio of that YouTube video that you're screen sharing to come back through the interface again. That's why you need to have that loop back turned on, because it will bring audio off the computer back through the interface and back out, you know, back out through the, it'll bring it out through your headphones, through here, or actually back out through the USB back into your live stream. That's what loopback does. Yeah, it's pretty clever. This thing does a lot, and it's super, super lightweight, so it's portable, and you can just put it in your bag and go. The only other thing I'm going to change later is this microphone. I do not need this microphone setup because it's a little bit cumbersome to use this condenser microphone. I'd rather much have a lapel mic like this, not this one, because this one is too heavy and it kind of pulls down on your shirt and stuff. But I saw MKBHD, he was using a very lightweight microphone, which I'm going to get. And then what I'll do is that microphone, it was a wireless microphone that has a receiver, and I can plug the receiver into here, and I can just use a lapel microphone. This is not as good because the condenser microphone picks up sound from all over the place, whereas a good dynamic microphone will just pick up just the sound you hear me talking right now. This is good if you're going to record acoustic guitar, acoustic instruments, and you want to just pick up the overall ambience of the room and stuff. This would be useful for that. But when I'm traveling, I wouldn't have as much need for this, because I'd normally just have my electric guitar plugged into here, and I just want people to hear what I'm saying through my microphone. All right, hope you found this video useful. Peace out.